Zario's about to bust right
About
now.
to bust. He looks like he's actively busting.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, Thatch, dirty dog. Take her to the high seas and show her a good time.
Oh, brother.
Welcome to the Gravity Cancel Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Gravity Cancel Podcast. Yes, we still do it. We took
Barely.
a little bit of a hiatus. Turns out it's hard to talk about Brawlhalla when you're mad at the developers.
Yeah, that's the big thing. You know, it's hard to be excited about a game that makes it hard to be excited about. Am I right?
Yeah. I am Rox. This is Sergeant Spankcakes.
Hey!
How you been doing, buddy?
Dude, I've been good. Been working, been not working, been traveling. Just took another second road trip of the year all across Texas. Went to 4 national parks.
That's awesome.
Went all the way to El Paso, went up to Guadalupe Peak, went up to White Sands, Carlsbad Caverns, Big Bend National Park. Now we're back here, and we're ready to talk about some Brawlhalla. But first, Rox. Because I was frustrated with BMG, and I was frustrated with everything they've put us through as fans of the game, as loyal fans. I thought, what's the last game that made me unreasonably upset? So the games that made us today is, what's the last game you refunded on Steam and why?
Oh, let me pull up my Steam then.
Yeah, that's what I had to do as well. It's been a while for me.
It's been a while.
So while you're pulling that up, mine was Rivals of Aether 2, which came out last March, April, May, sometime, I think it was May of last year. You know Rivals of Aether or no? You should. To a
I
degree.
feel like you guys have brought them up a lot in the Discord.
Yeah, well, so one of your mains, Wu Shang, the Reno skin, is from Rivals of Aether 1 and now 2. I think he's in 2. Maybe he's not. But it's another platform fighter, and I bought it. And there was a lot of hype around this. This was like not the game that was going to kill Brawl because that was supposed to be multiverses. This is the game that was supposed to sort of compete with Brawl. And it fucking died immediately. It was miserable to play. The new player experience was horrible. Like, you go into a match and you just get smashed. Because there's only, like, on release, there were 2,000 people maybe playing. Only released on PC. No crossplay because it was only on PC. Yeah, it was just a miserable experience. Netcode wasn't great. It was like everything about Brawl, but worse, and I paid $30 for it. Or however much it costs.
That sounds like ass.
It was trash. It was trash. What was yours?
A funny story. I believe I told this story on the podcast as it was happening, but it was Elden Ring.
Oh, really?
Yep. Do you remember me telling that story?
I remember you telling me... You probably did. I remember you telling me you were playing the modded version of it.
So here's...
How did you refund that?
Great question, because I currently have 202.5 hours in the game. So, you know, me being a big Destiny boy, right? Got a big group of friends. We all play Destiny together. Well, everyone was taking a break to play Elden Ring because some stupid new expansion coming out. And I was like, I don't want to play Elden Ring. I play games to have fun, not to be mad. And they just weren't playing Destiny, and I was like, fine, fuck it. I'll get Elden Ring, and you guys can. I'll stream it for you guys to watch, because that's all they wanted to do, was to watch me play it. For those who have played Elden Ring, you'll get this part. As soon as I start, some bitch ass with a fucking mask on called me maidenless, and I was like, I will not stand for this. I think his name's Var or something like that. Spent 20 minutes trying to kill that guy, and they're like, all right, stop, restart, and let's go over here to a dungeon. And I was like, all right, cool. Make my way through this fucking dungeon. Got to the end where it's a fucking statue of a dog with a cape that floats around and shoots fire and swipes at you and shit. And I sat there for watching the clock so I knew when I could refund it. And right at the max amount of time, I turned the game off and said, fuck this game. Because I couldn't kill this one low-level boss. I said, fuck this. Made everybody mad. because I refunded it. And then that night I had the Tetris syndrome where you like close your eyes and you see the game.
Yeah.
And I had a dream about playing it, and then woke up the next day and repurchased it.
Rebought it.
Yeah.
All right, so it was a repurchase.
Yep.
So okay, that's not a miserable experience. Not as miserable as fucking Brawlhalla is right now.
Oh, brother.
All right, so I was going to go write out all the news because we haven't talked in 2 months, and I'm like, well, that's irrelevant because a lot of this is old news now. Last thing we talked about was Guardians crossover, which we weren't really happy with. I figured you'd be happy about, but we weren't. Either of us were happy about it. So we're going to talk about the news in a different way. We're going to do an airing of grievances, Rox.
Okay.
Before we start, because I feel like every single news item I talk about, we're going to have something to complain about. Before we start, do you have any big picture Brawlhalla grievances you want to talk about so that we don't inundate ourselves in the middle of the news portion?
So you're asking me to just pop off on things I'm mad about?
Yeah, fucking pop off. Let's fucking
before that,
rag on Foda.
Before that, he's not an innocent man. He's not as innocent as you think he is. First, my body is an engine that requires fuel. I've got some Malort here, and I have a quick science experiment. I was hoping
that's a new bottle of Malort right there too. The new style, no gold cap.
Half consumed. We did not drink this much in Tennessee. I'll tell you that. But I have a little experiment. Because I saw a video of a guy who took actual whiskey, and what he did was he used a frother on it, and apparently that is supposed to, I guess the science behind it is it aerates it, like how you can aerate wine, and it actually removes some of the alcohol, makes it a little bit smoother. Is the science
aerates
behind
it at fucking hyper speed, brother.
Hyper fucking speed, brother. Look at this thing. I don't know if you can hear that.
I can't hear it.
But I'm going to do first a taste test of regular Malort and see if and Malort is by no means a whiskey.
Well, shouldn't you do the non-air or the aerated version first?
No, I'm going to. That's,
Okay.
I'm not drinking all this.
We both know what it tastes like.
Yeah. I'm still going to taste it for science because it does taste different the longer it sets in an open bottle.
Yep.
But in honor of the new Pope and Malort and Christ.
Aye aye.
Oh, God, just as bad as always. Oh.
Yep, it never gets better. Never gets better.
Now, we aerate. I hope this doesn't fly everywhere.
It shouldn't. It's crazy. It's silent. I can't even hear it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Ugh.
That's really getting going.
All right, that's got to be enough. It's changed colors.
All right,
what do you think?
It's got to be better, I would think.
You think so?
Yeah.
Smells the same. Oh, it's worse.
Oh, no way.
Oh, it's like the hot air coming off the back of a PlayStation.
Oh. I will try that. So right now I'm a little sober right now. Sober for another 3 weeks, I think.
No wonder you've not wanted to talk about Brawlhalla.
Yeah, I know. What's up with that? No, I just, gotta cleanse the system, right? Gotta cleanse the system. So,
all right.
I will try that. I'm going to Chicago, going to the motherland of Chicago in June, and I will have a shot of aerated Malort prior to embarking on my travels.
Now I kind of want to do it with barrel aged. All right. So.
All right. Airing of grievances.
I had to scoot back and sit on the edge of my seat for this shit. Whew. So, my main thing that I'm so focused on right now, these bundles are so fucking stupid. Everything about them. No joke, I think it was St. Patrick's Day, I was like, you know what? You've done it.
The Mordex one, right? Mordex?
Yeah, the Mordex one.
Yeah.
You've done it, BMG. a legend that I hate and refuse to play just because I hate Scythe, I'm going to learn. Because this cool skin that I'll drop, $5 to $10 on or whatever, looks like a Powerwolf skin. So fuck it. I'm going to give you money and learn how to play Mordax. And then I pull it up and I'm like, what the fuck? You can only buy it in a fucking bundle? That's pretty fucking stupid. And then I look, the new Nyx skin, and I'm sure they've done it to skins between now and then, that this is the case. I've not been paying attention.
I think the Mugi skin was as well for Brawlhalla.
It was.
Yep.
And what's made me the most mad is that the point of a bundle is to what?
Save money by bundling things together that you would normally spend more money on.
Exactly. And the thing that makes me so mad is they have it set up correctly. They have a cool little picture that's like, here's the skin worth 300 Mammoth coins or 140 or whatever. And then all these other things that are worth these coins. It looks to the blind eye when you first open it. First time you see this bundle, you're like, oh man, if I buy the bundle, I would save money.
Yep.
And get all of this stuff for a cheaper price. But then you look, and it's not available at the lower price. It defeats the point of a goddamn bundle, dude. It's so fucking ignorant. It is just like so fucking greedy, and just it's the fact that they have that stupid picture of what everything's gonna be worth or what it should be worth, and showing you the savings when they're not savings. There's no other way to buy it. It's so fucking stupid.
It's fucking deceitful, Foda. It's fucking deceitful. BMG, it no longer stands for Blue Mammoth Games. It stands for Bundles, Monies, and Greed. Bundles, Monies, and Greed.
You had that prepared, didn't you?
Yeah, it took me a while. So that's like the big thing. There's a couple other small things that we'll talk about. They haven't been like, it's not felt good. New releases haven't felt good. The Battle Pass hasn't felt good. Brawlhalla Fest hasn't felt good. It just feels like, give us your money and do these missions. That's it. That's all Brawlhalla is now. Give us money, do missions. Alright, so here's what we missed, Rock.
You just gonna speed through?
Yeah, we're gonna speed through these. Brawlhalla 2025. New Amugi skin. Can't buy it on its own.
I don't even remember what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like kind of the, is it the Zol skin? Or the Magyar skin? I can't remember. He looks like wood. Looks like wood. The Scarecrow sidekick, also bundle exclusive. Now, the other things you could buy separately. But the skin and the sidekick, no go. Bundle exclusive. Don't take my word on that. This one may not have been bundle exclusive now that I think about it. But I think it was.
I think it was.
Because I sure haven't seen it. So yeah, that was one new skin. Like always with fucking events. You know, I used to look forward to the events. I used to look forward to, oh, we're going to get 2 new legend skins. They're going to be themed for summer or spring or fall or winter. Now we get 1. And it's locked behind a bundle. Oh, no shit. They posted some... Wow. I never realized they did this. This is kind of cool, BMG. On the news page for it, they posted 5 codes for the Elven Hollow Amugi skin down at the bottom.
Oh.
So 5 people got it for free. So, there's the first thing. Alright. Something we haven't talked about. Star Wars Part 3. Or 4. I don't know.
The grievance I forgot to air. Hold on, brother. Let me complain about Star Wars. So, I look very forward to Brawlhalla crossovers. They have been very disappointing as of recent, but I understand there are ones that are going to come out that other people really like that I'm just not going to care about.
Yep.
Like, if they drop new Steven Universe, I would be like, ugh. But there's people that care about Steven Universe.
People that would love that.
Yeah, people love that. But it all started with Brawlhalla. given me these new Star Wars crossovers, and it was around May 4th because, oh, may the 4th be with you. How about may the fucking shove it up your ass? And I'll tell you why I'm complaining. So then Bungie, bringing it back to Destiny, they drop a shitload of Star Wars skins in the game. Because a game that, and it's made me so upset, oh my god, it used to be full of unique armor pieces and like, oh, this really cool armor set I have because I mastered a dungeon and got all the drops, and it's got extra mod slots and stuff because I did it on extra hard difficulty. And now it's like, you know those really cool ghost shells you would wear all the time? Because like you flawless raid or something that like less than 0.02% of the player base has ever done. Well, now you probably don't want to wear that because you have the option to like, we did a Ghostbusters crossover, so now your little your ghost can look like the little green slimy ghost instead. And then also, that's a pretty cool raid armor you got on. Yeah, but I'm a motherfucking stormtrooper now. Fuck your immersion. So there's that rant, but it goes further. They are doing you don't know the whole history of Destiny, but they stopped doing big expansions. Now they're doing like medium expansions, but faster. With they're trying to shake up their whole content.
Okay.
Way people get.
So they're trying to make it more consistent, so that they don't get this big player spike when they do a big expansion and then drop off. Okay.
Exactly. They're doing an entire Destiny expansion that we've been waiting for new content, wondering, is this game's dead? What's going on? All this, all that. It is Star Wars inspired. There's lightsabers. The expansion, the story-based expansion, has Star Wars weapons and lightsabers and all this shit.
Shit. What?
And everyone freaked out mad, and they're like, no, it's still Destiny story. It's just like highly inspired by Star Wars. And which it's not come out yet is the thing. And it's gonna be a while. But they announced it around this time. And then I was like, oh shit, Fortnite. I'm gonna go play Fortnite with the boys. And I look up, and I was like, Devin, do you see that up in the sky? And he goes, what is it? And I go, look, right there. Does that look like the Death Star from a distance? And he goes, holy shit, that's the Death Star. You can barely see it, but I see it right there. It's up there. That's no moon. The next week, suddenly, the Death Star is now fucking massive. Star Wars is here in Fortnite. Fuck off, Star Wars. Get the fuck out of my life. I'm so sick of it. Every weapon on the Fortnite map, Star Wars based. And you can't remember any of the fucking names because they're all letters and numbers.
Right.
And then the thing is, you could always get like an overpowered like melee weapon. Like a couple seasons ago, it was a sword that made you run faster. And like last season was a baseball bat. Now it's lightsabers, cool. Except it's the worst melee weapon you've ever fucking seen. You know how when you get like a sword or like, remember the energy sword in Halo?
Yeah.
Once your reticle turns red, you've got like tracking now.
Killing.
Yeah. You like it has tracking. You know, you lunge towards what you're aiming at naturally with a melee weapon. Even Elden Ring fucking does it. None of it. Absolutely not. Worst melee weapon ever.
Swing.
Yep.
That's it.
It's right like 2 feet in front of you. It's fucking ass. And then on top of that, they added fucking X-Wings and TIE fighters that are just what everyone goes for. And it sucks. Star Wars is ruining my life.
And then it comes to Brawlhalla. But speaking of the Death Star, they did do one thing right with this. You could get a free Death Star orb skin by completing 30 orb KOs, I think it was. Mm-hmm. So, again, pretty shitty crossover event, but hey, you gave me a free item. Looked pretty cool. Can't be too mad about it. But wait, hold on. The fucking So, General Grievous was for Mako, right?
Yes.
And now you get a greatsword lightsaber that's just like the regular lightsaber, but a bit bigger.
A bit fatter.
A bit fatter. I think it has little wings on it, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's the normal one. Yeah. Big fucking miss, BMG. And then a balance preview. Oh, what'd you know? We started a gut fucking chakram because why not? We gotta make it tournament legal. Oh wait, no. This was the one where they fucking gutted it. This was like an emergency patch. Middle of tournaments. Tournaments are going on, okay? They start spring championship or whatever they call it, right? Goes weekend by weekend. And I can't remember which weekend's first, but you know, EU, NA, South America, whatever. All of our viewers are going to find out how much we care about Brawlhalla right now, because I have no idea what's going on outside of logging on and doing my fucking missions.
It is so funny because our demeanor is about to change rapidly when we get to the next part.
So they gutted Chakram because I guess it was overperforming.
Too good.
Didn't win a tournament, but like people couldn't counter it. Pros can't figure out how to fucking counter it. So let's just gut it. Just like they did to Greatsword, and no one played it for 2 years.
Yep.
We got our one Chakram Legend. Gut it. No one's going to play it for 2 years. Because you're going to release the next Legend. Unless it's Chakram Scythe. People might play Chakram Scythe. Anything other than that, no one's going to touch it. Alright, so Chakram got fucking gutted.
So Chakram was showed off at BCX last year, November.
Right.
And it is now May. It's near the end of May, and we only have one Legend with the weapon. That's crazy.
And not even announced a second Legend. Not even shown anything off. Yeah, when you release a new Legend, like, they need to pump out 2 or 3 just to keep it hype, you know? Gonna skip forward a little bit here. We are currently in Brawlhalla Fest. So, we'll start. We're gonna go more news here.
I lost your audio for a second, but you're good.
You can, like all the other Brawlhalla Fests, earn an exclusive color for Legends by winning matches with Legends, and if you complete all of them, you get this color. What do you think of Art Deco? Which is the color?
It looks exactly like one of the Battle Pass.
A little bit. I can't remember which one it is. The one with gold on it?
It's the Reno one. It's the Reno red and gold and one. I'm pretty sure. But it's just like they took the red out of it.
It's more black and gold. I like it better than the Raven's Honor one. But everyone thought they were going to do the RGB color scheme, which I wish they would have. RGB color scheme would have slapped hard. This one's not bad, though. It's not bad. Certain skins take it better than others. Overall, not bad. They've added another feature, a free event item thing, where you earn tickets by completing missions. Again, I'm tired of missions. I don't want to play games to play missions. I want to play the game I want to play. If it's... Just make it be like complete 200 matches in 3 weeks. That's fine. Whatever.
And that's something I went on a tirade in the Discord not too long ago because
well, it was about the Battle Pass though, right?
Yeah, but I mean it's the same thing. Missions. A fighting game shouldn't have so many missions like this because it makes you change your play style, and like you can tell when somebody's trying to do a certain mission against you, and you're just like, this is fucking annoying.
Yeah, I'm tired of having to play a certain way, and I'm tired of playing against people that are playing a certain way so they can complete a mission. Mm-hmm. I just want to play the goddamn game. That being said, the emotes are pretty good. Or the emote and the emojis are pretty good.
The arcade cabinet?
The arcade cabinet's cool, even though it's a reskin of the Tekken one. I like it. The Bryn facepalm.
Dude, oh my god,
such a good emoji.
I might... You know what? I'm getting that tattooed at BCX.
No shit.
100%.
That's a good... Alright. I dig it. And if you complete all of them, you unlock the Little Reaper companion. Cool companion. But I think this event's going on 3 weeks. You have to play 19 of the 21 days. Is it 3 weeks? 4 weeks. It's 4 weeks. So you have to play a little over half. So yeah, don't fucking slack. Go do your goddamn missions. And then, back to us complaining about bundles, now we have a new type of skin called Ascended Skins, which is just another fancy word for the Mythic or Epic or whatever the fuck they are. 500 Mammoth coins, and they added a new cosmetic effect, the trail effect. Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
It is so obnoxious in game. It looks cool, but it is so obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
It's like anytime you get hit, you just have this fucking 18-foot trail behind your legend. It's so obnoxious. Yeah, it really sucks. Brawlhalla sucks right now.
Yeah, it does.
But BMG came through, brother. BMG said no. First week of November, fucking sucks.
Fuck that.
Second week in November, fucking whack. Third week in November, Sergeant Spakecake's birthday's there, kind of sick. But fourth week of November, is it the fourth week of November?
I think.
I don't have it.
It goes into the fourth week because
Goes into
last
the fourth
Thursday
week.
is Thanksgiving.
BMG made the most genius decision they've ever made, and they pushed BCX to the very last weekend of the month. Why? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just have it the first weekend like you normally do? Why wouldn't you have it the second weekend like you did last year?
For you, brother. For you.
I would like to think it's for me. It's for the fucking kids that go on fall break for Thanksgiving. So they can actually attend it.
I didn't even think about that.
Fucking genius, dude. I guarantee you the numbers will be higher this year simply because it butts up on fall break for the kiddos. And I'm going to be in the lobby getting fucking trashed off of Sweetwater 420 IPAs.
Oh, God. Oh, wait. We're going to a totally different venue, brother.
Totally different venue. It is at the Gateway Center in Atlanta. 5 minutes from the airport. I know that doesn't matter to you because you're not flying there, but 5 minutes for the airport.
Fuck Murphs.
Fuck Murphs. So yeah, November 21st to 23rd at the Gateway Center Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, BCX 2025, and we will be there. And it is looking like we're going to have like 10 people at the Airbnb. Airbnb is booked already. It was booked last week. And I'm so goddamn excited, dude. I was like, I never watch the streams anymore. And I woke up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I'm off. Stream's up. Let me see what's going on the Brawlhalla stream. And they announced it like right as I booted up. And I'm like, wait a second. That's later than normal. And I looked at the dates, I looked at my work schedule, I'm like, I can make this happen. And I got so goddamn excited. Immediately pulled up Airbnbs. Immediately pulled it up.
Got the Airbnb the
schedule.
next day.
Yep. It got booked. Started putting together the schedule, man. Started putting together the agenda. We're going to have Friendsgiving. We're going to fucking make a Friendsgiving dinner. We're going to say why we're thankful for each other. We're going to lock the fuck in and eat some mashed potatoes.
Please remind me. There is, after this, just message it to me so I remember to look it up. There's a website that a lot of, content creators will send each other these, really fancy, they're not super expensive, but, fancy turkeys from this, company that mails them to you. Remind me to look that up, and we'll look into it.
All right, we'll check it out.
Because it's supposed to be the best turkeys ever.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We will build up the excitement as we move along throughout the year, but it's already off to a great start. I am so goddamn excited. So make sure, especially for you, Rocks, early bird competitors sign up by June 20th.
Remember when I waited last second last year?
You get your swag bag. You get a in-game title called Stuff, which will be emailed directly after early bird registration closes. You get your competitor sign up, and you get your access to the event. So sign up by June 20th if you're going to compete. If not, just go to BCX. It's fucking fun. Find us. Give us a hug. Come to the Claremont Lounge, baby.
Come back to the Airbnb. Get hammered. If you're 21 or older.
It's going to be a blast.
Oh my gosh. It's just... It's crazy how close it is, but still far away it is.
It's half a year away.
I know.
Yeah, so that's it. That's it for the news. That's it for our grievances. We've gone from the highest highs to the lowest lows, and the lowest lows to the highest highs, and let's take it back down, Rocks. We're going to get degenerate with it for the topic of the podcast.
Man.
Today's topic of the podcast is Show me your KO face.
God, you dirty dog.
So I was playing.
Explain it.
I can't remember what legend it was. I think it was the Dog Days Mordex, the Summer Mordex skin. And I get knocked out. I'm angry, and then I knock him out, and I get really excited because I look up, look at the banner, see my shining face after a knockout, and I see that Mordex tongue out, and I'm like, I got an idea for topic of the podcast. So what we are going to do is take the Legends KO faces and rank how orgasmic they are on a tier list. We have where'd my tier list go? I've already pre-filled one of these slots, just because you'll see why. All right, S tier, S for sexual healing. A tier for abnormally erotic. B tier for bout to bust. C tier for can't bust, and D tier for dry as a bone. So keep those in mind for our rankings. The final tier, which we will probably not be putting anyone else in, is not going there, and Kaya is in that slot. Stay out of my life, Chris Hansen. Stay out of my life.
Whenever you said that someone was already placed, I thought you were. When we get to her, I thought you already put her in God tier.
All right, so what Rox is going to do is he's going to pull up the images. I will be making the tier list, and then we'll have the final tier list up on the screen after the fact.
Boom. Zuva.
This is exactly why we will never be partnered creators.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro.
All right.
That's all right.
Zuva got a little concentration face going. But it looks like he can't quite get there.
Yep. I don't love this one because, like, if you look at Zuva overall, this would be a hot guy in real life.
Right.
Very attractive man.
Right.
And just knowing what else he's up against in this list, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I think it's pretty weak.
I'm going with C tier, can't bust.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying, but he just can't quite get there. Oh, Zariel. Oh, Zariel.
Zariel's about to bust right
now.
About
to bust. Oh, about to get all of that goddess goo all over something.
Oh, God.
Goddess, godless, I don't know.
Well, so we think it. What we think it? B tier, A tier.
About to bust. B tier.
All right, B tier. All right. This one is very disappointing.
Yumiko, dry as a bone, man.
Dry as a bone.
Yeah,
There's
Yumiko,
nothing here.
Just no emotion.
Apparently, when you're blind, you just don't get red X's in your eyes either.
Oh my God. Okay, so we got Zol. Zol with his brows are all furrowed, tongue out, tongue between the tusks, baby. Tongue between the
Big
tusks.
ass tongue too, brother. Lucky
Ribbed
lady.
for her pleasure.
I wish you didn't say that, but you're right. What are you thinking here?
Abnormally erotic or sexual healing? I'm feeling sexual healing on this one, brother.
Yeah, this might be an S tier.
S tier.
First
Zol's got that S
Zol.
tier KO face.
A little pouty face with Wushang.
Little pouty. Those eyes give me can't bust vibes.
That's like a "mommy, please let me bust" kind of face.
I'm trying.
Trying to bust.
Trying my best.
Trying so hard to bust.
C tier.
C tier. All right.
C tier.
Vrax.
Vrax with a one big red X. He looks like he's actively busting. Abnormally
A
erotic.
for actively.
Actively. A for actively.
We'll put him in A.
We'll go A tier. We are speed running these. I regret this segment.
I don't.
Man,
Another little bit of a pouty face.
Volkov, a little pouty, a little. I can see something in his mouth that It says I'm about to bust.
Yep, he's about to bust.
About to bust. We'll call it about to bust. All right, what we got next? Oh my god! And with that stance,
because they're locked. Some of them I did different stances for because they're locked in or whatever, like covered their mouth or they were upside down or some shit.
All
like
right,
that.
Vivi. Vivi's looking again like she's actively busting.
Well, but like she's scared that she's busting.
But she's scared. Maybe it
Disgusted a little bit.
Happened too soon.
Is this post nut bust?
Definitely not dry as a bone. Definitely busted, so definitely not C tier. I'm thinking abnormally erotic.
All right, I'll take an A on that one. Now this one is pathetic.
Yeah, dry as a bone.
Dry as a bone.
All right, Vector. Vector's going dry as a bone. Again, fucking.
Dry as a bone, man. She's turned off. I'm turned off.
Val. Her eyes are like black.
Yeah, she's turned off. She's a
Dry
robot.
as a bone.
Oh, buddy. Zol Light over here.
Does a tongue automatically give you sexual healing?
I think it does.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Yeah, Ulgrim looks like he's gone a solid fucking 17 minutes. Round 2. Yeah.
And
Ulgrim's
he's like,
S-tier.
I'm not even taking the goggles off. I don't care about the
goggles
bust
stay
on.
on. The goggles stay on.
Now this
Ulgrim.
one...
Thor got beat the fuck up.
A little
I
bit
think
of a
he just got
masochist over here.
mugged.
This is a very unique KO face compared to everybody else. I think it might be the only one that has like true damage.
Black eyes and damage.
Tooth missing.
I don't even know where to rank this one, man.
So you could look at it this way: he's so kinky that he
So
just the most depraved
likes getting
BDSM
beat.
went on.
Getting fucking hammer fisted.
Cock and ball torture, more like just torture my entire existence.
Yeah. He looks like he went 5 rounds with John Jones, man.
B tier or C tier?
I'm gonna go B tier on this one. I like the masochist angle.
Buddy.
Oh, dude, this is B tier all day.
This is S tier. What are you talking about?
Okay, yeah, no, I can see it. This is
peak.
This is, yeah, you've got the red. Okay, so Thea, she's got the goggles on still. She's got the red.
She has
two hot
blush.
hash marks. Blush.
She's got a pouty lip. There
Yeah.
ain't no way somebody, when around the time that Thea was created, they hired an absolute fucking pervert to work at B&G. Because there is no way on God's green earth that you step away from your art pad, look at that face, and don't immediately just start jacking off. I mean, look at it. That is the most sexual face I've ever seen. That has to be an S.
All right. Thea's got S tier.
Oh, another Thea? Oh, buddy.
Oh, Thatch, dirty dog. Take her to the high seas and show her a good time.
He got that. He got that Zol-size tongue. Not quite as.
Not quite as ribbed, but it's fucking got some girth to it.
Got his eyes closed because he's thinking about somebody else.
He
for
could
sure.
paint a wall with that thing.
Oh my god.
Thatch, S tier all day. Oh man. So you broke up Tezca and made it Tezca and Shell.
I did.
So I'm immediately putting Shell in S tier.
Okay.
But because I only have a Tezca icon, it may get moved. It's going down to B tier. About to bust.
Where'd you put it in A tier? Or no, you put
S
it in
tier.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, that's Taros.
You dirty dog.
Taros
Is that
looks
sweat
like,
on his brow, or is that something else?
Yeah, he looks like he's been put through the ringer, man. Yeah, S tier all day for Taros.
What I really like is the way his tongue is shaped and positioned. It genuinely looks like a dead animal that was shot for sport, hanging off the side of a truck.
Oh, come on, Sidra. That's the best you got?
Yeah, a little weak. A little weak.
Sidra. Can't bust? Dry as a bone. Dry as a bone.
Dry as a bone.
I don't even know what to... Okay, so do we consider that a tongue?
Yes.
Okay, so Seven's got the tongue out. But since it's a pixelated tongue, it's not nearly as erotic.
Cutie Patootie tried her best.
Abnormally erotic? It is abnormal.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I'll take it A tier.
Yeah, A tier.
That makes sense to me. Oh, buddy. He's trying his best not to bust.
Yeah. Abnormally erotic?
Yep. Oh, my.
Again. Oh, man. Scarlet.
Listen, you get the red, you're immediately at least a B tier.
I'm saying you get the blush, you're A tier or better.
Okay.
I can't quite... But, man, Scarlett's got some toys, I bet, dude. Fucking little gadget maker here.
Oh, you're right. She's definitely in the top. If we made a kinkiest list, she'd be S tier. But it's all about the face in this
But it's all about the face, but I think she got herself there, you know?
And if you... little self-worship. Here's the thing. If you look at this versus the Thea skin. Thea edges... pun intended, a little bit ahead. So I'm not comfortable putting them in the same
Okay,
tier.
I agree. Abnormally erotic, just because... Whew, Scarlet, you whew. Can't
This
bust.
is awful.
Sirolin
Can't
can't
bust.
bust.
Look at this eye over here. It looks like AI generated.
Still
Awful.
Still a little sexual.
Has his nose always been a different color from his face?
I think only when he gets knocked out. Reno. Oh,
Sorry,
man.
Reno.
Dry as a bone.
Dry as a bone.
Dry as a bone, Red Raptor.
Dry as a bone.
No emotion.
Oh,
well,
me and Thor been seeing the same gal or guy.
I think Rayman and Thor are in bed together is what I think.
Just beating the shit out of each other.
The fuck out of each other. Well, I feel like Thor and Rayman got to be same tier, right? About to bust. More like busted up. All right, again, Ragnar. We got the tongue out, but not quite the Zol tongue, the Ulgrim tongue, the Taros tongue, or the Thatch tongue. I'm gonna go abnormally erotic.
I will take that, but
Were you saying about to bust?
no. I was going to interject here and say, much like Scarlet in the kinky tier would be an S. Look at that split tongue, brother.
Oh,
I don't know if you're on the same side of Instagram Reels as me, but the goth girls with the split tongues?
Yeah,
Brother.
but again, we're going off the KO face.
You're right. I just wanted to point that out, as I am a heathen.
Not speculating the sexual...
Oh, brother!
Dude,
S tier.
S tier all day.
All day. Look at that.
Oh my
Look at
God.
It's pouty, the eye lines, the furrowed brow.
The furrowed
everything
brow.
about this.
Hair is a little disheveled. Oh,
This is the one that I thought you would for sure just already have in Goddess tier. That is horny.
I didn't pre-jack these faces.
You didn't pre-jack the face?
All right, next one. Oh man. Petra. Petra. Dry as a bone, man.
Dry as a bone.
This ain't doing it for me.
Dry as a bone.
Dry as a
Worse
bone
than dry as a bone.
for Orion. Oh, Onyx.
That tongue, though. What it do? And that little mark on the eye, just like the squint type.
Yeah, not quite S tier, I don't think.
It's trying. Maybe a B.
I feel like it's as good as the Ragnar. Abnormally erotic.
All right.
Gargoyle is kind of. There's got to be a gargoyle kink somewhere, you know.
Oh yeah. There's got to be a gargoyle that pees off the side of the building.
I do not like that mouth on Nyx.
Yeah, I don't. I don't like that mouth, Nyx.
About to bust.
Oh. This is disappointing.
Nye just can't bust, man.
The only black X's? This just looks like a dead animal.
Moonin dry as a bone. Dead as a bone.
Mordax though?
Mordax? Mordax can. Yeah, he can go A tier. I feel like A tier's turned into the furry tier.
We're afraid to put the animals in the S tier so people don't think things of us.
Mirage.
She's definitely busting, I'll tell you that.
About to bust? About to bust.
About to bust.
Mako. The blush. This is not. A tier is just furry tier, man. A tier is furry tier.
Okay.
Magyar. Dry as a bone.
Dry as a bone. This is just like he's had a bad day and just found out that his cousin has cancer again.
Yeah, Lucy and dry as a bone. He didn't even get it on tonight. Loki with the swirl eyes. No X's there. He's seeing
stars. Is this
stars.
to say that he has some sort of coiled penis, much like a duck or a pig?
I don't know that either of those are true.
Hold on.
Loki.
I know a duck has a twirly
They have
penis.
a corkscrew penis. About to bust.
About to bust?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Lin Fei, I don't like that face. That's can't bust.
Yeah, can't bust. This is before they hired the horn dog at BMG.
Core! So, I like that his
bust.
eyes are not there. As the famous philosopher Nietzsche once said, if you glaze long enough into the abyss, it eventually glazes upon you. I am putting Core in B tier. About to bust.
Imagine you put a fleshlight in that hole.
I was imagining something like that. About to bust.
Koji?
Koji's abnormally erotic.
I agree with that one.
Already got something in his mouth. Kaya, we will not speak of. Jiro. I'm getting can't bust vibes.
Yeah, can't bust. Not even. It just looks like the breath coming out of this mouth would smell bad.
Smell like Doritos and wet sock.
A little bit of busting here going on.
I'll give Jala about to bust. Jaeyoon, abnormally erotic. He is actively going at it. Sentinel, no little pursed lips.
Oh my god.
I'm torn between A and B tier on this one.
Honestly, I say B tier.
I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Oh, Imugi. Just like the rest of them, he's getting put in the A tier. Furry tier, abnormally erotic.
Yep.
He is juicing out some lemons, man.
These chopsticks are just a PNG placed over a PNG. It would have taken 5 seconds with an eraser tool to just make it look like he was actually holding those. This has me feeling a little different.
Hattori? You like the little kind of geisha-esque makeup?
She looks like she's like trying not to bust.
About to bust then.
Okay.
All right.
Boo.
Nash.
Dry as a bone.
I could give Fate a I'll give Fate about to bust.
About to bust. Dries a bone.
Ezio dries a bone. Okay, so this is that mouth shape that I don't like on any of the KO faces, but the blush is there. Furrowed brow a little bit. I will gladly give this a can't bust.
Oh my god. Take your fingers and just cover up the mouth.
Immediately abnormally erotic. We'll go down to bout to bust, B tier. You were right about that. Dusk, about to bust. No, can't bust. Can't bust.
Yep, I agree. Now this one might be another S tier.
This is S tier.
Yep.
Not quite as good as Priya, but I can't justify putting it in furry tier.
Can't bust.
Can't bust. Sorry there, Cross. Can't bust.
Oh, baby.
Oh, Cassidy. Cassidy with A tier.
Oh, buddy, you cover the mouth up again, it's definitely an S tier. But with the mouth, A tier.
Yeah. I agree. A tier.
Can't bust.
Can't bust?
I'm thinking can't bust.
Caspian?
What are you thinking?
I'm kind of thinking about to bust. Can't bust. Oh!
Busted too hard.
This is like 4th round Bodvar. S tier all day. Sexual healing, baby.
S tier. I don't even have to talk about it.
Bryn S tier.
S tier.
Barraza, I'll give Barraza a B tier.
Okay.
Since I can't see the mouth, oh man.
Buddy.
Azoth, A tier all day.
A tier. King of A tier.
Asuri, is she getting put in furry rank A tier or B tier? I'm thinking B tier, honestly.
Yeah, I think she's the one that doesn't make the cut into the furry tier.
Well, that's a dry as a bone for Artemis.
Yep.
Oh, Arcadia!
Buddy.
She's not happy about it. She is disgusted with herself.
S tier.
You think S tier?
Yes.
All right, I can be convinced. I was gonna go abnormally erotic because she's just a little disgusted with herself with what she just did, but she's happy that it happened.
You know what? I think you've sold me on A tier.
Okay.
I think you're right. I do like that the blush is color matched, though.
Ada, that mouth, man, I hate that mouth shape.
Cover the mouth up again, though.
It can't really get saved either.
I know.
That's can't bust. C
can't
tier.
Bust? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you wanted another Bodvar? Meth Head Bodvar?
Oh, this is from when I was doing Meth Head Bodvar. Yep. All right. Back to our beautiful faces.
Back to the... I am ashamed that we did that. Here is the... You're probably going to have to go back to the other screen for just a moment, but here's the completed tier list.
I kind of want to just post this somewhere and ask people, what do you think this is? What do you think this is rating?
I can edit the titles of the rows and send you that image as well.
Well, I was thinking based on what the titles are.
Oh.
Because they'd probably just think that it was like a hotness chart. And that it's so not that.
Right. Well, I'll send
there
this
would be so many people.
We'll think about it. I'll send you this. I'll send you this as well. So there's the completed list. Pretty good spread, actually.
Yeah. There's
S-tier?
more men in S tier than women. I love it.
All right. I think that was probably the most degenerate thing we've done on the podcast.
I'd have to really think about it because we've been doing this for a hot minute, but I think you're right. I think that might be the worst thing we've done.
I'm glad it didn't take any longer than it took. So that's it for episode 66 of the Gravity Cancel podcast. I'm sorry, Lover Lady. I'm sorry to all of our fans. I completely understand if you just refuse to listen to us ever again. But stick around because we can go lower. We can go way lower.
Another Another live action coming up in 6 months.
6 months. Yeah, it won't be in a hot tub probably, but we'll come up with something good for you guys. So that's it for Gravity Cancel Podcast episode 66. Thanks for tuning in. BMG, do better because you suck. Photo, we still don't like you. That's all.
Go listen
Peace.
to the new Sleep Token album.
Yeah, listen to the new Sleep Token album. I did it. Not even a fan. It's pretty
It's a
good.
very small indie band nobody's heard of. They really need extra views if you could just look them up.
All right. Catch you next time.
Fare you well.
Peace.